Theo, your claim to fame is sucking Joe Weller's wood on his podcast every week, alright? That's the only reason why anyone knows you. Relax, mate.
Welcome back to WAFLIN, you little wafflers. You love it. Happy Sunday. Merry Christmas. Unless you're one of those on our Patreon. Oh, bang about it. Yeah, you're seeing it on Saturday because you get it 24 hours earlier than anyone else.
Mate, there's a lot of them now.
Mate, there's actually 600.
Yeah.
There's loads of people.
Next stop, 1,000.
Exactly. Imagine when we're able to kiss all of you and get it really intimate. Okay? It's going to be the best. So I'm looking forward to that. But coming up after this show, right, we have this week, elected by the Patreonistas, an impressions challenge.
I just realised that was actually one of our most successful videos on the channel.
Mate, in it. Like,
That was it.
Well, that was
Yeah.
when you pulled out the iconic David Beckham.
Yeah, so basically after this, on our patreon.com/wafflin channel, we'll be doing an impressions challenge, and you guys have voted who we are going to be impersonating.
I've not seen them.
You haven't even looked. I haven't looked at it either.
I've not looked at them. Oh, God.
But also,
David Beckham.
wait, have you actually looked at what the other thing?
I swear to
Right.
God.
Wait, no, have you looked at the other thing?
no, because I
No.
replied to them. So Weller
No.
obviously put this stupid poll up. I'll let you talk about it. But
Okay.
like, I replied to everyone like saying,
See-
please, like I beg you, don't do this to
So
me.
this is going to be the best episode you've ever seen, right? Because on our patreon.com/wafflin channel,
Why do you say that again, mate?
Oh, please sign up.
please. No, basically, we posted a sentence saying, whoever is the top voted must perform Kitty
Just 1
with
minute.
full passion
So it's me.
for 60 seconds.
So it's me.
The winner by a landslide is Luke. Right? And there was a comment saying, we're saving Weller for the worst one when it's like something awful.
I love they've already started like ganging up. They've probably got like a Discord like private
No, but
messages.
what I like, right, is it clearly shows that them watching actually know our personalities and they know what the worst is for each individual. So you wearing a vest, they knew that would be the worst.
It doesn't show
for
our
you.
personalities. They know our insecurities.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit, they can read us. That's
They know
another
I'm
thing,
feeling
like,
fat.
Do you feel like, because I can see a lot of these comments where people feel like they are our mates, right?
Yeah.
They know us on a level. And I'm saying, like, observing us chat shit on a Sunday for an hour, isn't it interesting how they can pick that up
They
and
know,
know
yeah.
what will get to us?
Like, they
What-
know I'm feeling fat.
What?
Right, I'm so fat.
Mate, no one said that you were looking or feeling fat.
Very fucking
You're just
fat.
sitting there
Do you
thinking
remember
I'm
that
fat and
photo? Do you
fat.
remember that photo from Monaco? And I showed it.
Get it up right now.
Oh, horrendous.
Okay.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, yeah. No. Wait, but
No, I
look-
do remember that. Chunk Baker.
Oh, awful.
Mate, we've all
it was
been
the
there.
lens. It was the ×3 zoom.
No, we've all been there. I think
Saw
that
another one.
waffling season in lockdown where I was getting called fat every episode.
Yeah, but you were eating triple cheeseburgers 3 times.
I'm
I'm
a
training
day.
for an Iron Man and I'm fat.
Yeah, but sumo
There's another
wrestlers
photo,
are
there's
also
no-
big.
There's another photo from Qatar and it's like a tight Nike top and. Oh, God.
Have you got it?
Get it up.
Let us see it.
Well, I've got to find it. I'll put it on the. I'll show
Yeah,
it.
it's up now. It looks fit.
Oh, horrendous. But anyways, give us the rendition.
So basically,
No,
yeah.
let's work into the episode. We don't want to turn people off
No.
right away. You know, think retention.
Wait, really? Or is
Yeah.
it just like get it out of the way and get
No,
it
no.
done with? What?
You don't, wait, you don't want to be known as a pussy.
Yeah, you
No,
gotta-
I will get it done.
This is that segment.
No, but this is so when I saw that I had been voted, it
Yeah.
instantly made me regret doing the Patreon.
Why?
I looked at it and thought, I don't even want the money.
You've been
Take
losing.
it
You've been losing sleep over this.
No, I have been.
You
This
have
is
been.
this is honestly
First, it was the bungle boots. Then it was.
Have you got
Look.
the bungle boots? Did you bring them this episode?
Yeah, give us an update.
No,
Luke.
no.
What's happened to
Where are the
bungle-
bungle boots?
They're-
These are them. If you haven't seen them, they're on the screen now.
they're at home.
No, they're not at home. Where are they, Luke?
Wait, why, Theo? What's happened to them?
I think he's returned them.
He's returned them after wearing them. Wait, you've not done that thing where you wear it and then send them back, pretending like there's something wrong with them because
he's-
you wanted it for one event.
He's either done
That is
that
not
or
what I've
he's
done.
been bullied into returning them.
You haven't been bullied.
No, he's
Oh,
returning
maybe I
them.
have.
We
No.
haven't done any of that.
Wait,
You're just being cheap.
how am I?
Okay, basically, Luke
Wait.
always fucking does this, right? Does anyone else do it where you
Mate,
wear something
I
once
never-
and then
I never
lob
do
it,
it.
like, send
He is-
it back?
Mate, he's the worst culprit at that. To get a train to London, Brighton to London, do you know what he does?
Bunk the train.
He buys a Clapham Junction to London Victoria and just bunks it.
It works.
A lawbreaker.
Yeah,
This guy earns 100k a
And
year.
he studied law.
He's a
fucking
law.
police are going to be rocking
Mate,
up
you're
my
on-
house next week.
You're on 6 figures a year.
No, but can I actually tell you a quick story from this week
Please, not
about how
really.
like being savvy with money actually came back to bite me?
Okay, everyone, listen up for the financial advice from Mark.
This is not financial advice.
Okay, go
This
on.
was bad luck.
Okay.
So you know, like my garden hasn't got any grass at the moment.
Okay.
So like I got a gardener around to quote up how much it would be to like level it out, fix it, and then turf it. And it was more than I like wanted to pay, like quite a bit more.
Oh, dude, it's
So I was like, I've got enough time. I can just do it myself.
That's the most Luke
So,
Martin thing ever.
I was down the bottom of the garden, like picking all the rocks up, and I had like a pile up by the patio doors where all the rocks were. So I was chucking rocks onto them. I threw one, it like bounced off the patio, hit the door, smashed it. So I was like, so now I've got to do the garden myself, and I'm effectively going to have to pay the same price to
Yeah.
replace the glass in the door.
And that just shows, mate.
Don't be cheap.
Yeah, and don't try and do everything yourself. Like something I learned in life, right? Is that if you try to do everything yourself, you will come unstuck, right? And it's important to share the workload, or else you will create more of a mess for yourself.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah, just ask for
And
help.
you know what? It's not.
But you boys didn't come and help me.
No, but you could have asked the boys.
You could have asked a gardener.
Could have
for
asked
help.
Theo would have travelled down and helped you mow
Yeah,
the
wait.
lawn.
And you know what this is? This
Mow
mate, pudding is in the proof is in the pudding.
Pudding's in the proof.
Pudding is in the proof. Proof. What is it? Pudding.
Pudding
Whatever.
is in the
This
baguette.
shows that maybe your stubborn side needs to just drop down a little bit and be more open.
Yeah.
No.
So true. Anyways, back with the kitty performance.
Do you need the
Right.
backing sack?
Obvious.
The backing sack.
Are you going a cappella?
No.
Okay, right. Let's
really-
just get it out of the way,
But you
right?
have to do it, properly. I don't want no half.
Oh no, I don't know the lyrics.
I don't know the
firstly.
lyrics yet.
Don't worry, we've got
I
right
don't know the
here.
lyrics though. It's alright, buddy. We've got them live in the flesh right now.
You can do a rendition if you really want.
Right.
Wait, why didn't you bring your guitar?
You could have brought the guitar.
I'm a kitty.
And so this got me with full passion, or else you're in hell. Oh my god. Oh god, this is hell. Right,
Honestly,
he's gonna do it.
for those of you that have been watching for the longest time, this is honestly, you'll know this is my worst nightmare. Performing. Alright, I'm just trying to find it on
What are you looking for?
Just long.
I'm looking for it on Apple Music.
What, the instrumental?
Not that,
Oh no, you're not having the words. I've got the instrumental if you want.
Yeah, we're not having.
Yeah,
Joe's
okay,
voice.
I'll-
but I don't know like how it like I won't know where to come in or anything.
Mate, don't worry. All that matters right now is you give it your best shot. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
yeah,
how
yeah.
it sounds.
Yeah, so
You can't go through life being scared of making a mistake.
right, are you ready? I'll say now when to come in. Kitty, this is the point. You're being stupid, Kitty.
I can see the music
Now.
video.
Now, yo.
I was heading to my school when I saw a kitty. She didn't hesitate, she came right to me.
I said,
Kitty, what on earth are you doing?
Come on, put a bit
She
more
said,
into it.
Joseph,
Joseph.
I'm just chilling. Out of nowhere,
Nowhere.
she hit me with a headbutt, which sent me flying, but never did I think to give up.
Up.
I'm in charge around these parts,
Kitty.
Kitty. She replied, yes,
And that's
not okay with me.
Rude. You're right.
Kitty, now Kitty, take a seat. You're causing too much raucous. That's not okay with me. I know that you love me, and it's me that you're pursuing, but Kitty, what on earth are you doing?
Bangers later. Yeah, mate, banger.
Mate, that's viral.
Well done.
Yeah, that. You know what? I would have liked a bit more heart in it, but
Yeah, a little bit more.
you did a job. You did a job.
Yeah, look, performing's not for me.
You perform guitar.
You always, no, that's a weird one actually because you talked about the other day, just now before we came on air, about the 125,000 people at Liam Gallagher. Like you perform
Yeah.
guitar to thousands of viewers on your Instagram all the time, and why are you not nervous?
Do you know what? There's like a thing where like performing when you're good at something. Like I play guitar and I think I'm quite good at that, so I'll happily do it. But I'm not a rapper. I'm not a singer.
Yeah.
So and also like with the impressions, there's going to be an impression challenge. I hate performing at things I'm not good at.
Okay, no, I think people can relate to that. So fair play. So fair play for doing it.
So
Yeah, sorry, guys.
over Christmas we all got
Yes.
each other's different
No.
presents.
This is Joe's birthday.
Oh, birthday.
present.
Yeah, but I said I was getting you a present.
Yeah, we said you are getting a present.
You gotta be kidding my ass right now.
It's finally arrived.
You what?
It's arrived. The present has arrived. Okay, we're gonna get it up on screen now.
Scream.
And if you're listening, it will obviously come through
Yeah.
on audio.
So
It will come through on
I hit up a friend of mine,
Friend of ours.
friend of ours,
Who's Al?
No.
Yeah.
Ours.
Oh.
and they just wanted to say hello.
Shit, what the fuck's this gonna be?
All right, Joe. How's it going, mate? Your friend, Theo has asked me to do a little video just to congratulate you for overcoming your hyper-aggressive wanking disorder. Nice one, mate. It's really great that you've managed to get past this and you're not going to wank yourself to death. You've even got yourself a girlfriend now, which is absolutely brilliant. If you and your girlfriend would ever like a romantic weekend away down the caravan club, you let me know. I'll arrange it. Apparently this isn't a joke. Apparently this isn't a joke. So congratulations. That's really great news. Let me know if you want me to teach you how to put the balls in and how to do the one pump orgasm. So when you do get knee deep in your girlfriend's plunge, she'll be frothing at the gash. You'll be having a whale of a time. And you won't be, starting a fire rubbing your cock so much. Congrats, Joe.
Happy birthday, mate. Mate, that's actually a really good present.
I thought that was great.
No, that is actually really, really good because he was my idol growing up. And I used to base my whole personality. I used to think he was really cool. And now
Well, he is.
He
like
is
Jay
cool.
from The In-Betweeners is a quality character.
yeah, he's that is what. And the thing is, where the in-betweeners is what a lot of our actual friendship groups personality is based on. That's sick.
I think a lot of our generation has been shaped by that show, and
Yeah.
in particular, probably Jay from The
Yeah.
In-Betweeners.
Do you know what? I remember him talking about he's only known as Jay,
Yeah.
not
James
James.
Buckley.
James Buckley. Sorry, yeah. And oh fucking hell,
He's gonna
make TikTok on me. And I remember I think he went through a stage of I don't really like being Jay. I guess same with Harry Potter characters.
Yeah.
But now I remember him talking about, he's like, I love doing stuff in the Jay character because that shaped so many people's childhoods.
Yeah.
Because it'd be so easy for him to be like, oh, stop referring to me as Jay. And
Yeah.
blah, 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 but he loves it.
Yeah,
Well-
now he's almost accepted. Right, wait, the impact that I've had is
Yeah.
through this character. So it's fucking, that's
And
amazing.
That's the thing. Some people like to turn their back on the things that made them successful. And I
Yeah.
think you only realise as you get a bit older that no, actually that's why I am where I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
But what I do want to say is, I think it was recently, the creators of The In-Betweeners came out and said or one of them came out and said we couldn't do The In-Betweeners now because it would upset too many people.
Well, yeah, it's not politically correct at all.
Mate, you couldn't, there's no way.
No,
There's no way on earth.
But is that not because I found definitely in our era the In-Betweeners was the truest and closest representation
life.
to our lives.
The
as
second thing you have
teenage
nowadays
men.
is WAFLIN.
Yeah, what you think
We
this
are
is?
the new.
WAFLIN is in betweeners of 2022.
I remember going
Is that giving us a
to-
bit too much credit?
I'm under credit, if anything. I remember going to the cinema and seeing In-Betweeners movie 1, and I have never laughed so much in my life. You know when your stomach hurts?
Yeah.
It was the greatest. Even In-Betweeners 2, fantastic.
Yeah, I just love it. The thing is, the only thing about the films is that I feel like the cameras were it sounds
good.
weird,
Too
too
professional.
good. It's
Yeah.
almost like the fact that they were a bit shit cameras
Yeah.
for the series, that represented.
Yeah.
That gave the mood of what was going on a bit more, and it's just
I'm
quality.
so happy they stopped where they did. That was so smart.
No, but imagine if they did make more funnier ones.
But
Like
I
they
don't-
did one at a festival and did one
No,
I think the reason it is what it is now is because they stopped at that
Yeah,
point.
knowing when to stop is important.
Yeah, knowing when to stop is.
But
yeah.
what I do think would be really cool is if we got an episode where they're grown up
Mate, a Christmas
Yeah,
special.
and
yeah.
sort of see how their lives have changed and where they all are.
But do
Yeah.
you not think? Yes and no, because I think everyone when they did the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special, everyone was a bit like, "Oh, what's it going to be like?" But it turns out they smashed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's very hard to.
It's so difficult
Especially
to get
if
it
you
right.
as a person's changed, because I feel like James Corden,
Yeah.
him doing Smithy
Yeah.
when he was probably a bit like Smithy in real life,
Yeah.
he did that character so well. Whereas in that Christmas special, he's more like well-spoken James Corden that performs
Yeah.
in America now. It's like he
Yeah,
is
a
a
bit
different
slimmer
person.
as well. Like
Yeah.
You're
Smithy
like-
was like that big
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
guy.
I think the reason why In-Betweeners maybe worked so well is because those guys were those characters a little bit in real life.
Even if they did
Yeah,
like
but they
a
were much
10
older.
even if they did like a reunion or a Christmas special, I don't think they could because they couldn't say half the shit they used to say, or they'd have to make it
Oh
different.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
other
but-
thing. Like
yeah,
you
but
want
you
it to be quality.
I suppose you could make it. They could still make it funnier without, you know.
No, but why can't we just have offensive humor?
Yeah,
like,
I know, mate. That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
is literally what I'm saying. Like going back to having that where it's a joke, yeah, basically. But the only way to bring that back is by actually just doing it. People need to bite the bullet and go because at the end of the day, whatever's selling numbers is actually what prevails. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that's why now YouTube and influencing and all that is such a big thing. Because at first they tried to fight it off and be like, no, these are just idiots. But it gets tickets. So it sells. So therefore, we need to bring the dodgy humour back.
'cause I went to watch Ricky Gervais live.
Yeah.
Don't know when it was. Like whenever he was on his
quite
live
sick,
tour.
actually.
It was so offensive. Like you boys know what my humor's like. Like it's probably darker off camera than it is on. Naturally, even there were some jokes that he said that even I was like, oh my god, like, how is he pulling that off?
There was
And so some people are still out there doing it. It's just like the in-betweeners. I would hate to think that couldn't make it nowadays.
Yeah.
There's a new Rebel Wilson film out on Netflix. Actually, quite good. Recommend watching it with your
She's lost a
girlfriend.
lot of weight, isn't she?
Yeah, she looked well different in it actually. It's about like her waking up 20 years after a coma, and she's still like 17 in her head, and like she starts saying all this stuff, and her mum's like, you can't say that anymore.
Oh fuck.
But it's quite interesting how it like 20 years ago the stuff she was
Well,
saying.
it's like your
Yeah.
nan is saying probably like my nan accidentally says things like that generation would say coloured people.
Yeah.
Rather than like nowadays we say black people. Right, you can't say someone's coloured. That's just going basically anyone that isn't white, you're just generalising them as just they're coloured.
Yeah.
It's like, do you know what I mean? But that back then that was like her way of respectfully describing what she's saying. And it's like things change. Like it's nuts.
Yeah. Things do move forward, but I just like to think humour has a place
Well,
in the
speaking of
world.
humour, obviously Niko Omilana's new vid.
I watched it on the flight today.
I haven't seen
20 mil
all of
views
it.
in 4 days.
Mate, it had like what?
12 million in a day.
Yeah, mate,
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's one. Of,
Bang.
I think it's the best vid I've ever watched.
Mate, yeah, in terms of like what it consisted of, so like the obviously the funniness, the fact of what he's done, go all the way to the most racist town, putting himself in danger, having the element of where he had, with Richard, the guy that
Yeah.
helped him, and then he's gone and fucking helped him with his surgery. Like, there's just so many points that just made that an amazing video
And
that
actually-
almost you couldn't have planned for.
And opening up and trying to change the perspective on that town.
Yeah.
Because he obviously went with an open mind, which I think was
Yes.
key to it.
And it was, do you know what the funny thing is, right? First thing my mum said is, oh, that is brilliant. He's going to end up doing like documentaries on TV. I think, and I'm like, Mum,
Like the new
that's-"
Louis
I was
Theroux.
like, Mum, that's not the step up now. Doing documentaries on TV is not like the up here and YouTube what is down here. It's like what he's done there. That is the new
Mate,
making documentaries
Yeah.
on
BBC
TV. That
would-
is like the fucking, oh my God.
BBC couldn't get 20 million views in 4 days.
No.
Not even close to it.
Unless it's like the World Cup.
Not
Final.
even that.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah, but
like.
do you know what I mean? That's the World Cup. That's a billion views
Yeah,
worldwide. This
but
is the
what
YouTube
he's
video.
like what he's done there was just absolutely remarkable, and the
So-
fact that he's willing to put himself
Mate,
in that danger.
Yeah.
Like we asked him when we filmed, right? We were like, "How can you go out in public and be the way you are? Like, do you not have that thing in your
There's
brain
minor stuff what he's doing now
that
as well.
says stop?" And he just says, "I don't have
fact-
that. I
Yeah, he
got rid
doesn't
of
have.
that."
He doesn't have that like trigger that makes him just like cut it off.
Think about it. Like he's in the church. Yeah, the guys with like guns. It's just him and George, George,
cameraman.
and
Quality
they could
duo,
just,
by the way.
they could just whatever. Do you know what I mean? But like, and he's saying like, oh yeah, shout to I'm a nonce, and he gets him to say it, and like all these other stuff. I'm like,
I think it's because you could pull it off as to say, firstly, you're dealing with the older generation, which this guy is. He wouldn't have even thought
Yeah.
that this is edited. He's shown him it, and I just don't think that would have gone into
They
his
see the
head.
Instagram.
I think
the
it's-
Instagram. Mate.
yeah, like-
they use Simon as well.
I know. I saw it. It was like
It's
the
also-
genius.
Yeah.
I think that was also such like so telling of how like thick and stupid that
Yeah.
like individual actually is, and I think it just like encapsulated like the whole movement
Yeah.
as
mental,
like
though.
stupid people.
But I don't understand how that stuff exists because it's illegal.
No, it's not.
It is illegal.
Freedom of speech in
Yeah.
America, isn't it?
They're not because
If
they're-
racism's illegal.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
if
but
it is.
but I think
Is
like
it in America?
I think racism is illegal in the sense that you like racially abuse
But
someone.
he openly talks about wearing his Ku Klux Klan ghost robe.
Ghost, right? Oh, mate, it's fucked. But like, America is a different world.
Yeah, there's that freedom of speech thing. Like should be allowed to be free to say whatever you want, and that is ultimately what that is. And the fact that I remember when he says like, would I be allowed to you around your house for a barbecue? And he's like, nah, because of your skin color. And
So how can you be so thick?
And he literally says it like with chest, like as though that is just a standard thing. Like, but what?
Do you know
It's
what?
actually
I
mental.
find it hard to comprehend. Like, I look at that and I think, oh, he's just saying this to like be he's just saying it to get people talking.
Yeah.
But he actually means it.
Yeah, with straight facts. Like,
Mate,
there's billboards like white fucking supremacy billboards.
How
Imagine going down like Eastbourne Harbour and just that being up, mate.
Mate, I literally can't wrap my head around it. I cannot wrap my head like. But Niko's such a hero. Like at the end,
my
when he
only
was
worry,
like,
my only worry, is that he's gonna end up dead. Like genuinely, like
That's very
like
possible.
how do you now get better than that? Because think right, as the young YouTuber's brain goes, your fucking dopamine is going through the roof, mate. You feel gassed.
600K subs
Everyone,
in 4 days.
600K subs. You've hit 5 million. Everyone's saying you're the best YouTuber ever, right? I now need to better this. I now need to it's going to consume me. What more can I do now? And he was already in the risk of being killed by just doing that. I can't see if he carries on this road how he's going to get to 40 and not
do
be
you not
dead.
think though? It's like, sorry, it's like Borat, okay?
Borat.
No,
Niko's
as in
like Borat?
Borat to film some of the stuff he did, he would have to go to such obscure locations that people wouldn't recognize him. But do you not
Yes.
think 20 million views in 4 days? Like the news would have picked up on it.
Nah, so many
Surely
people-
everyone is going to start.
Nah.
Like, if he tries to pull off one of these pranks again,
Thing is,
and
where-
people just see it. I don't know.
Like, where does he go next to like the leader of the cartel and get him to like
Mate, yeah,
call out
that's
like "I'm our pussy" or something?
Yeah, like you go to
like bang in the head. He's just gone instantly.
Yeah, you go Mexico, mate, or
goes to Colombia and like starts
Mate,
buying
like-
out some
like-
rainforests.
yeah, literally. Boom.
I still think like he would be one of the greatest guests we could ever get on this podcast.
Does Niko go on podcast? Because the last time I mentioned it, he was like, "Oh no, if he just didn't seem keen on the podcast idea."
But I think
Niko, are you up for?
something to
Go
like
on,
this would
mate.
be such a good thing to talk about. Like, there's probably so much he hasn't included in that video.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
yeah.
the situations that he's been in.
Yeah,
I just
like
think-
when it's not. What hasn't made the screens? Like when YouTube. What has happened?
I also think at the same time, like it's amazing. I think we sort of seen it firsthand, like the attention to detail that he pays to everything, like
Yeah.
the level of quality that
Yeah.
he wants to extract from these videos is
Yeah.
at the highest level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't just like think, oh, that would do.
Yeah.
Do you know an idea I actually had? Right. You know Gary Neville's The Overlap.
So good. I watched the PK
Mate,
one over.
Imagine
on the plane.
that. YouTubers. Getting Niko.
But he's just
Do-
robbed it.
What?
Pitch side are doing that now.
What you're doing it for footballers?
No, for YouTubers. Him and Reeve are taking that idea.
What is it like? What going on dog walks?
Yeah.
I thought you meant just because we're doing a podcast with what
Who are you doing a podcast with?
pitch side.
Oh. No, I was just going to say, you'll probably do that now.
Start going on dog walks.
Yeah.
No, as in like because I think there's an element of like when the way Gary Neville does it, where he goes to like the hometowns of like where these people grew up, where they made who they are.
And I think
right?
it's because of who he is as well.
Yeah, but like there's a difference between going in that sort of environment and in like a podcast like set up studio
Yeah.
environment that I think brings out a side of people that you don't normally see.
Yeah, he takes them back to their roots as well.
Yeah, like I just feel like there's an opportunity.
I know.
for
It's
something
it.
like
Did you watch the PK one?
No.
It's really, really good.
Really?
But I feel like if you had like a random presenter doing it, he wouldn't have opened up. It's because he
No.
knew Gary
That's
Neville.
what I'm saying. That's why say if you did it with YouTubers, it would have to be a YouTuber
Yeah.
doing it with
Yeah,
YouTubers,
because
like
they-
a footballer doing it with footballers.
Yeah, they just feel more natural and
Yeah,
comfortable.
because it's like you've been in the scenario that
Yeah.
you're talking
And I
about.
think
You know what I mean?
Also, they've probably dealt with like the press and journalists and interviewers their whole life, and they know that like
Yeah.
what they can
Yeah.
say can
Yeah.
be twisted in
Yeah.
however
So if
they want
anyone
it.
takes this idea, I'm coming for your head.
What,
But
so you're gonna do it?
But, mate,
that could be a good idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was just something. I was literally listening to the Declan Rice one on a dog
So
walk,
good,
and I was
yeah.
like, someone needs to do this for YouTubers.
Yeah.
What would you
So
call it?
I
Mate-
don't know, the underlap. No, you'd have to call it something along the lines of
The overtube.
a part of YouTube. What's a slang YouTube term? slang. Write one in the comments right now. Like fucking.
Think of a name for the series.
You got pwned.
But mate, the PK one is so interesting because, like, obviously he's a Barca player now.
Yeah.
Like everyone thinks he's going to become the next. He's going to be the president of Barca at some point.
Wait, what the fuck?
I said, actually, go. He says, yeah, I think I want to be the president of Barcelona. But Gary asked him about the Super League. Like, what's your opinion on it?
Yeah.
Because obviously Barca, Real, Juventus are still doing it. He's like, look, I think it'd be awful for football.
Yeah.
Which is weird to say because obviously I'm opposing my club's view. But he wasn't afraid to say it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that should be the case. Like, that should be the case. You shouldn't be
But
like...
it's different out in Spain, apparently.
What, you
the
get
whole
fucking
perception of-
chinged up?
no, the whole
Chingy,
perception of
chingy,
su-
chingy. Oh. That Digga D song. So you're up right
RD.
there and get chingy, chingy, chingy.
Okay.
You know the song.
But apparently, obviously in the UK, like everyone's more. But over in like Spain and Italy, apparently it's a little bit more widely accepted.
What, are they like, yeah, let's go for it?
Not necessarily, but I think they're a bit more open to it. But PK just
Yeah,
come out and
that's
said, like,
easy
look,
when you're
that-
playing in farmers leagues.
Yeah, they are in farm leagues. Malfoy, you've just filmed with Mbop.
Mate, I called my mum up today. She was like, "Oh, how was? Oh, what did she call him? It was like
Mukbap.
no, it was like Mbappe or something like that, and it was just like completely. I was like
So
Mbappe.
you filmed with this guy, right, up on screen right now. Mbappe, Neymar, Donnarumma,
Nuno Mendes.
Nun Minge.
Yeah, so I'm saying Portuguese.
You're Minge.
What?
Get your
No
Minge
one said
out.
Minge.
Wait,
And Marquinhos.
Marquinhos. And Messi was next door.
No, Messi was back at the hotel.
He was asleep.
Why didn't he come out?
Tugging one out.
He just wasn't. What?
I bet he's got a pecker.
No,
What?
he just wasn't part of the group for that different activation. He did like a meet and greet or something.
Activation.
It was different. Yeah, PSG were only there for a day.
Oh.
So you went. What was it like? So when you step in, you're in front of big boy Neymar and all this.
In
team.
my element.
Are you literally like, well, go on, my G, my guy, or do you stay Theo
I'm
Baker?
like, what's up, Nene? No, I didn't really. Oh, that was awful. No, I just said, "What's up, my G?" Like, hi. Oh no, it was
Did you say my
mate,
G?
No, mate, it was awful. It was awful.
Or was it awkward?
He went like that.
And you went like that.
I went like that.
No.
And then I go like that, and he goes like that.
No.
And then I go, oh.
And then he kisses his face off.
No, then we finally did that. I went, oh god. He was like, so we had a little moment.
And who was better at football?
Oh, me. Oh, obviously.
You.
Mate, obviously.
So Neymar with his left foot or you?
Me.
Wait, you actually reckon you're better than him? No,
Mate,
I actually
he took two touch way too seriously. He was like giving me, like the classic Temple ones to my shins. You know, in Temple, like.
Oh, is he
took it
trying to make you do bad?
Oh yeah, he didn't want to lose. But I mean,
really?
So I landed. I got to the hotel at 8:15 in the morning, and we had to leave at 8:30.
Oh, Ross.
Yeah, it was very tight.
You didn't even get a nap.
But you know how some footballers? No, I just went straight through from the plane. You know how some footballers are like, you never know what you're going into. Like if you're
Yeah.
filming with someone, they could be a bit of an arse.
Or like the Bournemouth lot that like proper to the
bullied
you for
him
a
on
day.
set. Oh god. Yeah, basically. And you think, oh, Mbappe and Neymar, like they're the biggest stars in the world. The nicest guys. They were up for a laugh. They literally did anything. They would do anything. Anything I'd ask.
Get on your knees, Neymar.
Not that, not ever. Donnarumma was just he's so big, like tiny. I mean, huge.
He's got massive what?
I tried to Panenka him.
You tried to do what to his pee?
Panenka.
Yeah, what did you do? Did you
sa-
score?
He saved it.
Oh, wait.
Didn't score a single pen against him.
Did you not?
What, is he really good?
Mate, I understand why they missed the pens in the finals. He's fucking massive. Terrifying.
Scary to look at.
Yeah. Well sound though. Loves a laugh. Loves a laugh. Fuck me, was I shit.
Oh,
Really.
did you do anything?
I had
Did
jelly
you-
legs from the plane.
Oh, yeah, I would as well. Like, imagine you got to perform in front of all them.
Nice 7-hour flight. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
he just
terrifying.
and then Donnarumma took pens against me. Just top bins.
What, is he sick as well?
So
Footy.
good. He tried to Panenka me. Hit the bar.
What do you mean? Of course he's good
Yeah,
at
but as in,
football.
okay, so like Jens Lehmann or Malfoy, who's better at football, actual footy?
Well, right now.
No, but in their prime.
Lehmann.
Prime,
Right
okay,
now.
prime Jens Lehmann or Malfoy Baker.
But up front, not in goal.
No, like footy,
Lehmann.
actual footy. You reckon Jens Lehmann?
I think there's a reason why like every single player who plays for like a top level club plays for them.
Yeah, but foot goalkeepers aren't like...
No,
I
they
know,
are now.
I know, like,
Back
say,
in the day.
I reckon like Kepari Sabala. I reckon like him and like Edward Mendy, like and people like that are fucking quality on the ball.
Back in the day, there was
But you
different
take
breed of
like
keepers. though,
fucking
wasn't it?
Carrius, like is he
Mendy's
better
not
than
good on the ball.
Mendy? Yeah, he's a bit of
Ramsdale.
He's all right, but I reckon Carrios versus like
Carrios.
against like FIFA Manny, like FIFA Manny's winning.
Oh, Manny blitzes.
Or like Max plays FIFA.
Not him. Not Max.
Is he shy?
We have to see the ball. He's blind.
Yeah, no, he is partially
It's no
blind.
disrespect. I'd back Carrius in a free kick challenge versus Max. Come on. Who wouldn't? But no, so we had 6 stations. Donnarumma, after Donnarumma, went to film with Neymar.
Yeah.
And there was quite a lot of people. It was like, he was like joking around with some girl or whatever. So we didn't have too long with him, but he was so sound. I did a 2-touch with him, filmed him, set me a football challenge, up for laugh, like joking around, selfies, you know.
How many videos did you make out of it?
I made a full video with everyone,
Yeah.
and then I also got Neymar and Mbappe to set me a football challenge for other videos.
That is amazing.
So after Neymar, I filmed with Mbappe. Mbappe was so funny, so good. He got involved. He was laughing at me, bantering me. Did a
That's
shooting
so
challenge
good.
with him.
Mate,
What's his
honestly,
finishing
that is
like?
He was, mate, he's fucking good.
This is literally like pinnacle sort
Oh,
of stuff.
this is the biggest video I've ever filmed.
Yeah, do you like take it in? Like you're
No.
quite literally at the top of your game right now.
yeah, like that is like this is top tier.
I wasn't
life.
even nervous. I
'Cause
wasn't even
next year,
starstruck.
irrelevancy.
You were just but no, yeah, mate. It's true. Well, I suppose
It's only
you've been
downhill from here.
You've been building up to this moment. Like you've performed with many. You played in that Rangers game with like all those pros and all that.
Nuts.
You've done it for years now. This is almost all building up to this moment, and now you just see Neymar like he's another guy on the street.
But that was weird though, because but I think you've been in a situation as well. Like you're not on that, but you see it on a level when you're filming that. You just treat them as they don't. When you see them having fun and just having a laugh and just bantering you, they're just humans. They're just
Yeah,
normal geezers.
exactly.
Like I'm older than Mbappe.
Yeah, that's
Oh
weird,
yeah,
isn't it?
that is weird.
Like he's younger than me.
It's just some little like year 7, mate.
Just some year 7 playing footy.
Yeah,
How old is he? Like 21?
Surely there was a bit
22.
of you inside that was like, I want to show him I'm better.
Oh yeah, I was fuming at myself, and I just like,
I'd
when I
reckon, knowing
didn't-
my classic ego, I'd turn up there and be like, I'm going to show these boys up.
mate, I was livid.
Well, how would that end up
I
for you?
didn't play very well. I really didn't play very well. I scored a sick
Oh.
goal and Mbappe was like, that's sick. And then I just shanked it wide twice. I was just like, I was really let myself down.
No.
Jelly legs,
Don't worry,
plain
probably
legs.
will watch the vids, as in like your other vids.
Hopefully.
Do you reckon?
Surely. Oh, but it'd be good to not ask like Neymar if he'd saw the World Cup song.
Oh,
Maybe we shouldn't speak about that actually. Nothing. Don't worry.
Mate, they were just, it was just, went,
Look, can we play a clip from
No.
it just went so much better. And then I did one-on-ones versus Marquinhos.
Do you do him?
Did you batter him? Embarrass him?
You want to see the clip?
Yeah, we'll play the clip. Fire it up now, boys.
Oh, I didn't score, but fucking hell, Marquinhos got sold. Look at this.
Oi, fuck off.
Do you put it for his legs?
That is
I had to try and
silly.
score, but I was so close to the goal, obviously I couldn't score, but sorry,
You're quite
Marquinhos.
good. Do you reckon you could play for like a solid like League One football team easily?
No.
You do. You fucking reckon you could do a job in the Prem?
Or if I like got as fit as they were and got conditioned, I've got the ability.
Yeah, like Neil Mopay or like Theo Baker. Who's gonna do better, more bits?
I reckon I bag 5 goals in a Prem if I play every game.
I reckon you'd score more.
But if I played for City, just tap it in.
Is that not underestimating how good
No, it
these-
is. I'm only mocking it. But mate,
No, I reckon with chest he could do it.
I reckon he thinks he can.
No, I think he can.
I reckon I'm not even joking. Like, if you're in such a good team, I think the majority of like good players could like do a job. I'm not
No.
gonna say they'll fit in.
Who
I
is-
can do a job.
Who was that that player years ago that like said he was like someone's grandson or something? And like he got signed for like Southampton or Sunderland
Oh,
or
I
someone.
do know about this.
Who?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Mate, he just said like he was like someone's
the son of Pele.
nephew or grandson or something,
Well,
like a
instantly got
former
Pep.
professional footballer. And then he got signed for literally a Premier League team. I think it was Southampton.
It was Southampton, yeah.
And he
If you know who it is, lob it in the comments now. Oh,
maybe
I'm so
maybe,
sorry. That's
maybe
my fault.
Sunderland.
and he played a game.
And he was shit.
Mate, completely just frauded his way into
Oh
the
my
team.
God.
No, I'm only mocking. I don't think I could.
Surely that could be Niko's next video idea, frauding my way into like a Premier League football team. No, go to like fucking, I don't know, like
It'd have
like
to be like-
Croatia. Who's
Yeah.
like the top of Croatian league and play a Champions
Dynamo
League match.
Zagreb in the Champions
Blagging
League.
my way into a Champions League match, pretending I'm Pele's son or grandson or something.
Mate, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
That
Do you
would
know-
be a banging video. I don't think
Can
it'd
I have
be
It's
possible
their
now.
first touch. It's their first touch.
Yeah.
Their first touch is just a joke.
Silky, innit?
Yeah.
Every single one of them is a joke.
And it's the speed that those
Yeah, the way
those
they're
balls are
coming.
coming and everything.
I remember when I was 16 and made my debut for Seaford, first team. I played 10 minutes and I was fucked.
Yeah.
Like even on Saturday at Seaford level, I was fucked.
Yeah.
It's just knackered.
We are all playing in a football match.
We are on Friday.
Buzzing.
In-
At that Rangers football stadium, Ibrox.
We are allowed to talk.
Do we know?
It's not on Friday though. It's a different day.
Oh, it's
not
actually. What day are we going for?
I'm not. I think it might be Monday.
Okay.
Monday.
Okay, Monday. But do you know what positions we're playing? Because this could be.
I'm manager.
This could be. You're not playing.
I'm manager and player. So I'm organizer.
Yeah, so you're. That's what I'm saying. Because this
Like
could be the
Edgar
first time
Davids.
ever. Everyone watching right now, WAFLIN exclusive. The first ever time that the WAFLIN boys are going to have played in a football match on the same team together.
Normally it's just me and you.
This is vile, right? It's going to be dangerous. We are going to be deadly.
Normally Luke's in the stand filming
Normally he's the filmer. So, exclusive.
1-1-8 formation. One defender, one midfielder, 8 strikers.
No, but on a level, where am I playing?
Probably up front.
Really?
Or
They're not better strikers. I'll go where I'm most effective. On the bench.
left back. He
In the
played at
fucking
Brighton.
I'm
dressing
actually
room.
sick in
Yeah,
defence, but like, I want to score.
yeah.
I just want to get a little
Left
worldie.
wing, left wing, or striker.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Are you playing
Oh, where are you?
4-4-2?
We got
Because he's target man. He's useless anywhere else.
useless up front. Huh?
He's good up front
Nah.
because he could be a target man, but he
It
doesn't
al-
pass.
But it depends if he shows up because sometimes
Yeah,
he's crap.
he does need to
It
show
does
up.
Sometimes he
depend if I
turns
show
into
up.
prime. If he's R9 on the day, it's class. But if you're fucking like
He can
Yeah,
be good, and everything he touched turns to
donkey,
gold.
yeah,
It is one or the other.
Yeah.
there's just no
Well,
in between.
I won't lie. I have been playing well recently. Up at the
I
little.
haven't kicked a ball.
Boys,
in
seven
years,
boys,
so
side.
that's
You know the
good to hear.
Tuesday football. You know we're in. You know we
Yeah.
got put in top division.
You scored a hat trick.
Scored a hat trick first game. Game before that too. We're
levels.
top of the league.
We
Top of
are
the
a
league.
But
sick
you
of
lost the
football.
first game.
No,
Someone watched watched the game and said like you were the only player on the team that could do anything though. So I
Yeah, we won. We
yeah
won
yeah
every
yeah.
league game. We're
No,
top
they,
of the
they
league.
said you literally they just picked you out, passed to you, and you just did everything.
That's what I do,
That's what he
mate.
does, mate. That's what he does.
No, it's quality.
And on this sort of note, right? Should there be torture and death penalties for pedos?
On this note, where's the segue there?
No, it's just sort of like.
Let me guess, you're going to say no, there shouldn't be.
You better hope there isn't. Rest in peace, Weller.
She accused me of being a paedophile. Well, say with chess.
No one said that. Didn't you say rapist as well?
I didn't. What the fuck? Rapist. Do you actually know what you're saying right now, bro? To your friend. Go on, get your laugh.
You're actually.
Get
you're
your
harsh.
fucking laugh.
Well, you laughed more than anyone.
You're harsh, mate. It's too far. Too far.
Yeah,
Pelt your other back window in.
ooh,
Yeah, because
I-
no, it's just fucked up, right? So I was watching a little like a few documentaries. Basically, my mum's fucked. Is anyone else mum's fucked? Right? No way.
You fucked who? You had sex with your mum.
Shut the fuck up. Listen, I mean, mate, it'll be like 9 p.m. at night. Oh, what are we gonna watch to wind down of an evening? Fucking pedo rapist documentaries. That's what she lobs on like every fucking evening. It's like, mate, I'm trying to relax.
Is she trying to tell you something?
This ain't even funny, mate. Why are you trying to out me?
Here's what I say on that.
Dude.
Let them rot, not kill them. Let them rot in prison. Rot.
Yeah. Personally, I think prison's worse.
It-
Spending your
is it-
whole
is
life
it 'cause
confined to four
sometimes-
walls.
Has to be a bad
but-
prison.
Yeah, but it's
Stick him in a prison in fucking Vietnam.
It's
See how they
'cause
do.
there's all this thing at the moment of like fucking. There's some places where like abortion is getting like worse treatment, like worse penalties than say like rapists. And like apparently in Canada, a bill has been passed or something where
are you laughing?
if you're no, 'cause it's so ridiculous. If like a rapist can plead like that they were drunk when they were defending that if they're defending themselves for a rape as a way for it to like successfully be defended.
I also saw
How
that
is that
like a rapist, if the female that was raped is like impregnated and then has an abortion, the rapist can sue them for like effectively terminating their child.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a day off for you.
Yeah, it's fucked. That's in America, obviously.
Yeah.
That is vile.
But I'm just saying, like, but imagine if, so, okay, people, yeah, prison, whatever, but imagine if the deterrence for being a massive pedo or rape, I don't know why I said massive. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's because you're smiling. Stop. Stop laughing.
Here's what I say.
No, let me quickly say this. the deterrence of being a fucking massive
Nonce.
pedo. Yeah, like noncery should be like you literally get fucking like chopped about. Like is it
here's-
like get like you know those hedge cutters like that, but
Ooh.
like fucking
Ooh.
dodgy like so
What
you do
happens-
not want to do this.
What happens, okay? If 10 years down the line, someone goes, oh, shit, he was actually innocent.
Yeah, and
And we've
now
chopped
that is
him up.
No, but say if there's proof, say if there's actual concrete proof, it shouldn't be a few months in jail. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
but-
it should be
but
fucking
then
you're
it-
getting shitted up, mate.
But then
should
it's
be
like that
life
thing. It's like,
imprisonment.
oh, well, how can we prove it? Like, unless there's physical video evidence of this man committing this offence. Like,
You can do
and
tests,
that
can't
that
you?
is the problem with like the death penalty, subjecting someone to like ending their life based on evidence which may or may not be sufficient. Like, if it is later found out that like there was a mistake down the line, and actually, you know, this
Just
this
do
person was innocent,
Give him
and
life
then you've taken
imprisonment
their
without
life.
bail, without parole.
Yeah, but okay, so if there's concrete fucking evidence, video proof, someone made. Okay, so this one documentary was actually a Madeleine McCann documentary. One of these suspects, he basically would film himself like abusing kids.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that was literally found those tapes, right?
Ugh.
And it's like, well, there's fucking evidence there. So it's
Nah,
like,
murk him, fully murk
Yeah,
him.
yeah, like that should be like baseball bats to the head. Sort of thing,
I
like.
reckon, no.
No, but surely, bro.
Put him in a cage full of lions, hungry lions.
Romans, that's what they did.
Did they?
Really?
Feed them
Well,
to
gladiator-
the lions,
gladiators.
and ting. Imagine that, right? So gladiators. I actually only found this out the other day. So that the gladiators were like slaves.
Yeah.
That just were fucking right. You two fight
Yeah.
for entertainment.
Yeah.
And it's just like fight to the death. And if not, it's like if it's like thumbs down. Yeah, the lions are getting put on you
Yeah.
to finish you off,
Yeah.
mate. What the fuck?
Yeah. Mate, there's ancient Romans.
But why? Why now?
That was sport.
Why is that normal, bruv?
It
Why
was-
would that ever be a thing ever?
2,000 years ago.
Yes, but how can you wake up and just think that that's a smart,
Yeah,
nice idea?
They weren't educated like we were.
Why do you need to be educated? Surely it's just in your soul.
But it is now. Back in the day. Like, remember back in caveman times? They didn't know how to say hello. They would go, huh?
No, but surely they would communicate in some way.
It's all very different though. Like you think of, you know what we were speaking about earlier, like talking about the humour. How now like certain humour, even 10 years ago, wouldn't wash well. It's literally all about that. Like back then, 2,000 years ago, or however long it was, that would have been like a normal thing. That would have been socially acceptable.
I just can't. Even like, because I've been going on a lot of like London Dungeons type adventures and going to like Tower Bridge. The way they'd fucking like hang, drawn, and quarter people
Oh,
for literally like the pettiest of crimes. Like you fucking turn up on like London Bridge with a sooty face, or no, the Kingsway. If you're like on the King's fucking Avenue
oh, what? Like you've been like
with a dirty face, yeah, murked, death. Like it's sort of just like I just don't get how that's
what do you think's worse?
what.
Getting eaten by a shark or tigers?
Fuck off! I don't want it.
It's like limb.
honestly,
limb.
honestly, I think a shark because you'd probably
Oh.
drown pretty
Yeah,
soon.
but the
And you
fear.
got-
Yeah, but the fear, mate. The fear.
And,
Oh,
and
what,
you
so
got
you've
the
got,
dark,
like, a-
deep water.
The lion, I can be like, you're a kitty. No kitty.
So you've got like a 350 kilo lion.
But
Yeah, I just
lions,
thought, like,
lions and
one
tigers, lions and tigers, they like to they don't kill you.
Yeah, they'll play with you a bit.
They'll just knock you out, and you'll just be there like.
Yeah, but not when his eyes gouged out by Weller.
You reckon you could have a lion?
I'll have the shark as well. Well, the shark, you could actually murk. So I read in an article in the Mirror.
You have to stick your hand. In the mouth?
Was that crocodile?
Oh,
But like
maybe,
the
yeah.
shark,
In
the
the
shark,
mouth?
some surfer saved himself from a great white shark from gouging his eye out.
Yeah. I heard
Oh.
about that.
And it
Well,
just
because
fucked off.
there was that thing like I used to think it was like punch him in the nose, but like have you ever tried punching underwater?
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, I couldn't think of anything worse. Oh,
No, but that's quite I don't know why I thought of this, but like it's quite like a female question.
What? Why?
No, like do you ever have that
would you
thing
rather
with
get eaten by a shark?
Gender.
no?
I
'Cause-
have non-binary questions. Right?
No, because I asked Ruth a question last night, and like she was like, "That's normally like the sort of question a girl would ask a boy," and it was stupid. It was just like it made no sense, and I was just like,
Are you close to so and so?
"No," I was like, if we woke up tomorrow morning and I was just a tiger, for no reason whatsoever, would you stay with me?
I'd keep you as a pet.
But you wouldn't stay like
What,
with
shagging the tiger?
No. I think like
Was a pet then?
Mate, is everything all right at home? Ruth, if I woke up a tiger.
no, but like, do you never just have these random thoughts where you just think like, if this actually happened,
No, I did ask Jodie the other day. I said, if I had an accident and I was just,
Look deep.
if I was just like,
Say that.
Mate.
okay, cut that, Tom, cut that out.
Don't cut that.
Don't cut
okay,
that.
but that's like, you know what? Well,
Racecast.
if I woke up one day and I was just like,
Racecast actually sounds like a podcast for like what's it called? Different races. Like, is it discussing like the political agendas of different like races around the world.
Oh, yeah, really intelligent, just like that.
like, would you stay with your other half if they were just
Yeah, of
motionless?
course.
Would your relationship change?
Well, it would have to change. You'd be more of a
You
carer.
wouldn't have many conversations, would you?
Let's act it out. So you're okay. Let's not.
it-
Save
that-
it for the
'cause that-
impressions video over
mate,
on
I
Patreon.com/.
Well, someone's gonna do an impression of.
Like- Imagine, can you imagine how sad that would be?
That'd be horrendous.
Like you,
mate.
Joe, you wake up and your girlfriend is just a body, essentially a body.
Yeah.
No way of
Mate,
communicating.
she's more than just a body.
No, but there's no way of communicating. There's no way of communicating.
I.
That's one of the.
Yeah, like-
you can see their eyes, but there's nothing behind the eyes. Do you know what I mean? That is. That is.
Yeah, it is.
I
It's a horrendous
Oh, how
thought.
would you-
you're saying you'd stay?
You'd have to, but
You'd have to find someone else in life, surely. Like, I'm not saying like completely ditch them. Like, I think you'd always stay around and be in their lives.
You'd take so. It would take a while. You'd have to like somehow. It would take a while to come to terms with.
Yeah.
This isn't the person that you actually know. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're a whole new.
It's like they're a different person.
Yeah, but it's I couldn't think of
And it's
anything
like
worse.
how, yeah.
I
'cause,
know
it's-
that if
it's
I was the
difficult.
one that like woke up like unable-bodied, I would want Ruth to like. I wouldn't want to feel like a burden on her life.
Yeah. As well, I think there are natural desires that you have in life that would creep in, and you wouldn't be able to resist the fact that I need someone I can sit and laugh with.
Yeah.
I need someone I can have passionate sex with. I need someone I can go on a day out and like, and that will creep in. And as much as you have love for this person, you will need to fill that void with something. And yeah, it's a difficult one. It's like another one. Like, would you die for your family members? I was having this discussion with my girlfriend. She's literally like, I'd die for anyone in my family. I literally like that is how deeply I feel towards them.
Would you die for your 90-year-old nan?
No. Well, no.
I think that's fair because
But that is fair,
so
but
Wella
it's in, like-
dies and then a
but-
year later she
but-
dies
Yeah.
by.
I should say like
Chance.
I would die for my younger sibling. Would you do that?
Would you die
Yeah.
for George?
You'd have to, wouldn't you?
Why would
really?
you have to?
You've lived more of a life than them.
What, like 2 years? You're
But
basically the sa-
you have to ask yourself: could you live with knowing that you could have saved your younger sibling's life?
Oof, it meant that you didn't die though.
Yeah, what are you saying?
The guilt. Oh, the guilt.
Well, you got.
Oh, we all know what he's doing.
I think there are very few people I would die for.
Ruth.
Yeah, because then I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
There was a pause on that.
My two parents. The only
They're
reason
getting murked.
no, but the reason I wouldn't die for them, and this might sound, I don't think it will sound self-indulged, it's because I genuinely think that they wouldn't be able to live with the fact that I died for them, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
No, it's
God,
true.
what a savage
That's
So it's that whole, like,
saying is,
reverse-
Like the world wouldn't be able to live knowing that I was.
I did. What would happen? Say I die. Yeah, hypothetically speaking. What
Pay
hap-
rise.
What happens? What happens? What's the concert? Is there like someone making a montage of me? Like,
Yeah, we.
I gonna-
put-
Obviously, we're going to try and cash in on it.
Oh yeah,
Naturally.
and live stream the funeral. Like put it on WAFLIN. Like.
surely you're
Only on the
making
Patreon, though.
Surely you're making an episode of like, oh my god, he died, and then like the thumbnail is just like,
Yeah, which they're in black and white. Like.
What, a picture of your stiff, like, in a casket?
Yeah, which be next to the body.
Has anyone, like, I'm guessing that, like,
yeah,
has anyone in the YouTube space actually, like, died?
yeah, there would have been, but not necessarily people we know.
Oh, I just don't know. Like, has it ever been, like,
Yeah, when the
monetized?
first like one in our community dies, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
First one.
Well, who's gonna be the first one to die?
If you had to put money on it, who's first? Like,
Who's the first YouTuber to die out of our
in this, like,
community?
UK space?
What?
Like, is there anyone, like, that does well, probably Niko Omilana.
Because Niko's
Not
first.
Niko, not Niko.
I don't know. Imagine someone dies in the ring. Jake.
Oh,
Paul.
actually, you did say something in the group chat the other day
What?
about a pool fight. The Paul brothers.
Oh yeah. So we had like this TikTok. It was extra legitimate. So apparently there's evidence to suggest that Jake Paul's next fight is actually Logan Paul. Right? They keep fucking. Wait, let me get it. They just keep shagging. No, let me just get it out right now. No, get it up right now. No, not get it up. I mean, just fucking.
Just love Logan Paul.
What? No one said that, buddy. No, I'm gonna get it up. Everyone, just fucking bear with me, all right? I know you're freaking getting seriously angry, but right, I've got it up right now on tickers. Oh, right. So Jake Paul will fight Logan Paul on August the 13th. Logan has been hinting on his podcast, and Jake changed his profile pic to Yin and Yang, which is what they refer to each other as.
What? Wait, so that's it?
Hey, Yang. What up, Yang?
I tell you what, though,
Wait, is that the evidence?
it would be huge.
That's the concrete evidence.
Jake Paul changed his profile picture. All of a sudden, they're fighting.
Yin
It would be
Yang.
huge, but I don't
They
think...
keep hinting at it on the podcast.
But who would the parents support?
Oh, it'd just be a money fest, wouldn't it? It's like, haha, both of them fucking earning
Yeah,
racks.
yeah.
Do you reckon they would have to like separate the boxing from like, come on, Jake, we're gonna make fucking racks from this.
Yeah, but I reckon they'd go for it. I
Oh,
reckon
yeah.
Jake could win.
Wouldn't it be a bit awkward afterwards though?
Oh, Jake would win.
Jake's got the more evil bastard.
And
about
also,
him.
I bet Jake will secretly be like, "You fucking older brother, you've stolen. I've been in your shadow the whole time."
Yeah. Oh, definitely, I think. But that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Because Logan is still the more successful
Oh
one.
yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah.
Maybe not monetary wise, but in terms of global phenomenon, he's clear.
Well, he's done more things.
And people like him.
Yeah, but it's not all about being liked.
No, but like that must be like it's a nice feeling to be liked,
Yeah.
as opposed to disliked.
Depends
Like,
what you get
'cause
off on.
If nobody knew Jake, then that's like one thing. But like to be actively disliked versus your brother who is actively liked
Yeah.
must be a little bit like annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why do people hate me, not him?
They don't hate you.
No. I wasn't talking about
They
me.
love you.
Do they?
They all do. What I think I had something down actually as the next thing on
You
that.
were talking about your reaction to the FA Cup final or something.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, what is this?
What-
Did I miss?
No. So obviously, me, my mum, stepdad, girlfriend.
Because you're a Chelsea and Hove Albion fan.
I'm a Chelsea and Hove Albion fan. She's a Liverpool fan.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah. And I was just giving her shit the whole game, like, this is why Liverpool's shit. And then you just went and did that, and it actually, like, you know how I get rattled? I don't know about you, but if my team loses a fucking cup final, I'm switching the TV off the second that full-time whistle goes.
Yeah, we haven't lost one in a while.
Shut up. They wanted to just keep it on. Well, I don't want to hear that and watch that shit.
Leave the
trophy.
room.
Oh, you didn't go and unplug the TV, did you?
No, I
Boot
turned
it
it
out the
off. I
window.
turned it off.
At the wall.
I turned it off, but then they insisted it going on, so I just like went to the other room and worked. That was
Wait,
it.
how do you know about this?
What?
No, it was just quite embarrassing. It's just like it is embarrassing. You know, like when the feeling of being rattled is actually such a shit feeling because like you're rattled.
Mate, I felt so sorry for Mason Mount.
Mason Mount. Yeah, so this is another
Six.
conspiracy, right? So Money Mason Mount has played 6 finals at Wembley. And he's lost them all.
Oh.
And obviously, like when you're then like so you've gone through that, and then you're seeing on social media, which he would have seen.
Yeah.
Like there is a curse about Mason Mount. He is the reason.
Mate, and he
that-
missed the pen.
and he missed the penalty.
Like,
And, and where like obviously we know him. It's sort of like it's really real as though like
Did you message
you
him?
can empathise with him. I haven't.
Oh.
I don't know if I'd want to remind him. Oh, by the way, I really want to be sorry and all that for this fact that you've. I think he just wants to be.
Remind him.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
It's so brutal.
What?
Oh.
So, all right, you're Chelsea manager. You're in a Wembley Cup final next season. Are you playing Mount? Or are you starting to believe the curse?
Nah,
No,
you're
I reckon you
one of
play
the best
him, but
players.
maybe just like.
We-
Well,
Or
if
have been
it-
blessed by a priest before or something?
But you know about the Man City curse, don't you?
What's the Man City curse?
Yaya Toure put like an African
Oh
curse
yeah,
on
the
Pep.
Pep Guardiola.
You will never win the Champions
Oh,
League.
yeah, he actually did, didn't
No,
he?
that is actually legitimate.
got
Get-
cursed.
show the article right now, Tommy boy. Like, it's actually a thing, and apparently, did they like, did they do something afterwards? Oh no, I think that might have just been a meme to make out that they were trying to do something to lift the curse, like
What, Man City?
present Yaya Toure with something or something. But like, yeah, imagine like our curse is a thing. Maybe they are. Can someone actually be cursed?
Do you know what a curse could actually just be like? Putting a thought in someone's head and then
Rent free.
Yeah, but did you see that? There was a video of a football match in Africa where like the goalkeeper had like a little voodoo doll
Shut the fuck
in the
up.
goal
You've got to kick my ass.
to like prevent any goals going in. So it's putting a curse on the other team, and they couldn't score.
Shut up.
And then the striker like went into the goal, got the voodoo doll, like lobbed it away or whatever, and then they scored.
oh mate, bullshit.
Yeah, but there is something. I mean, voodoo, like cursed items and shit. Like, is that a thing? I'd love to look into that.
If you don't believe it, would you allow someone to put a curse on you?
Oi, let's do that for a vid. I'm
Yeah.
a Patreon.
But you know what? It's just like then it's in your head and you're just like thinking and you're putting pressure on yourself and you're like, ooh.
Okay, so not cursed, but okay. If you don't believe in it, let's put a cursed doll, right, with a spirit in your bedroom for you to cuddle up to at night, and it's just got like
What, but you don't
evil
believe
yeah,
in
you
it,
don't
would it?
believe
It's
in it,
just a
Stanley.
doll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a doll, man.
But it's still just like I'm scared of horror films and I know they're not real.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna get this doll and put it in your house.
But if this like person was like, I am the cursing woman or whatever, and she goes, next time you get in your car, you will die. I would be a bit like, ooh. don't about getting in the car today.
Yeah.
You would be though, wouldn't you? Because like,
Yeah, well, it's like those things how like you still no one wants to like swear on someone's life. Like on the off chance that anything happens, like I wouldn't be like, oh, I swear on Weller's life, it wasn't me or whatever. If I had done something, yeah, on the basis that imagine if you did then die, I'd be like,
oh shit.
shit.
yeah, there's always that what if.
Even though you know, like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but then that says in your brain that it's not 100% certain that you know. There is a what if. And I think there's that about quite a lot of things.
Yeah, but is it just that thing of like, well, the what if is you could actually die, and then
then
I
it's your
would
fault.
actually feel responsible had I have like sworn on your life.
Yeah, I remember you sent a text. I was getting on a flight, and you're like, before I took off, you were like, hope you don't die, mate.
Yeah, but we say that about any time us go on a plane. Like,
was
oh
like-
yeah. It is
The
terrifying.
turbulence goes on.
I always do try to play it cool on planes, but I'm actually shitting myself when it's taken off.
Mate, an
You
actual
enjoy the
tin can
ride.
hurtling through the air
Yeah,
at like
like it's actually
700
it
miles
doesn't
an
make
hour.
any sense.
Enjoy the ride. You have to accept it.
You do have to actually,
Yeah.
yeah, just go. That is what I learned about the skydive. It was like, yeah, just pure acceptance. And actually, oh wait, there's actually one thing that's coming to my head that I saw. Sun cream. No.
Is a myth.
No, listen, right? You know, our skin gets so damaged by the sun.
Yeah.
So that didn't really used to happen as much back in the day. Why? What's changed? Well, the oil industry, right? So there's like sunflower oil, seed oils, right? Seed oil, yeah, that we eat and is in so much of our food. Apparently fucking in the skin, when that reacts with the UVs, is like fucking petrol for skin damage.
Oh, is it like when you oil yourself up?
No, it's in your...
Yeah,
it's
yeah, but like, is it the
and
equivalent of?
It's...
You know, people put like tanning oil on to like so their skin like soaks the sun up. Is
I
it
think
like
it's just
we
the way in
produce it
which
naturally as
the fucking that oil like decays in the skin just leads to fucking disasters. And then like actual in sun cream, there's like dodgy shit as well that encourages it as well. But the oil industry and the sun cream sun cream industry, fucking gabillion dollar
Yeah.
companies that but. You look at like the whatever the fucking skin damage diseases are or whatever, the graphs throughout the year of how it's spiked since like the 1950s is nuts.
But-
apparently coconut oil, like olive oil, is like we should put it on your skin or something. I
But
don't know.
I-
need
I-
to-
Olive oil.
Mate,
need
I
to-
can-
maybe not olive oil.
We are not recommending this to anyone.
Okay, but
by the way,
that what you should eat is extra virgin olive oil,
Yeah.
not like
Okay.
seed
I know that.
oils.
yeah.
But I could back that, but also could it be that actually we're just spending more time indoors, so our skin isn't as used to the sun? So, for example, cavemen would spend all the time outdoors,
Yeah.
so their skin, and people in these Arabian countries, African countries, they're more used to the hot sun, so they don't get as burnt. Do you know what I mean? Like if, for example, back in the olden times, the whiter you were, like the less sunlight you got was seen as you are more rich. So you look at old Queen Victoria, her skin was very pale. She meant, oh, she's rich, she spends more time inside.
Yeah,
But the guys outside were just much more tanned and used to the sun.
yeah, but
But if you put Vicky outside, she's getting burnt.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like your skin just gets used to it. I think there's surely. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a fucking dermatologist, but obviously, but just I would like to look into it to see because the evidence I saw on fucking TikTok. Mate, no, you just got to upload of evidence.
This,
It was like,
this
it's a bit
honestly
nuts.
sounds like three lads
No, but-
round a kitchen
no, but
table
listen.
at 4 a.m.
Listen, because it's on TikTok.
Just
wait,
tuning
listen,
into the
no,
same.
why
no,
would
it's
we
not.
be
Wait,
up at
wait,
4
wait.
a.m.?
Listen,
No, no
listen.
reason.
Fucking listen.
Yeah.
Just because it's on TikTok doesn't mean it's now just a load of bollocks. Just because it's on that platform.
No, but
Like if you look into it, like anyone at home, if you've got any spare,
But
5
have you
minutes,
looked
look
into it?
Yeah, I looked into it briefly, but not like enough.
Where'd
to
you
know-
go? Wikipedia.
Not okay. Let's just make it up. It's an interesting point though. You should, if you.
No.
start
I agree. Everything that you see is truly possible or impossible, but like
But the second it's on TikTok, it's like bollocks.
no, but it's just surely you're taking that with a big pinch of salt.
Well, not when it's fucking like they get up all the different evidence. I mean, you haven't seen the video, so
No,
obviously
no,
you're gonna
send it-
assume it's this like ridiculous idiot.
No, yeah, send it through.
I will.
Speaking of TikTok,
Yeah.
now obviously HS did comment
TikToky.
on our video.
Yeah.
Very sound response on the video. Like the comment he left was just all right.
And he apologised for the medication.
Yeah, and
comment.
he basically admitted like we all thought he was just doing it for banter.
He was
And
bored because his car got robbed or
Apparently,
nicked.
it didn't get robbed. He actually crashed it or something. But hearsay.
The Bundamobile.
Yeah,
Is that what
RIP,
you-
man.
Well, his number plate is Bunda.
Yeah. It's like, what's the in between a car called?
Oh, the
pussy-
mobile virgin conversion unit.
Sea wagon. But he said, however, expect a response on TikTok. Now I've not seen it.
Neither have I.
Neither have I.
Wait, gotta get it out. Okay, here we go.
Than just take pre-workout, but I guess that's where my somewhat slander came from. So I apologise, HS. I apologise.
Hey, finally come to your senses, Joe. I'm glad you apologised. I was pissed off that you slandered my business, but genuinely, I accept your apology and we can move on from there.
I'm going to see a fight. Oh, I'm not going to fight him.
Oh.
Will you get done in? I'd get battered. Yeah, I know.
Yes, you fucking would, mate.
You want to do the fight? Like, because let's face it, right? He's a TikToker. Yeah. And what else?
The actual audacity of this geezer, right? I've forgiven Joe, yeah, but Theo, mate, what are you on about? Your Instagram is fucking washed. You're not even getting 10k likes, mate. My backup Insta's doing 40k. You guys are doing about 200k views if I'm being generous on YouTube. I'm doing about 500 to 600. So what are you
Wait,
on
is
about,
he?
mate? How are you trying to say I'm just a TikToker when I do more numbers than you on literally every single platform? Theo, your claim to fame is sucking Joe Weller's wood on his podcast every week, alright? That's the only reason why anyone knows you. Relax, mate.
Heads after this vid. I assume that means to say vid. And HS goes, can't even repost that. So tapped. Made me lol though. Fuck it.
Genuinely want to apologise for taking a piss out of your mental health. It's not funny. That's why I deleted it after about 10 minutes. Took it too far. Not rattled at all. I want to apologise for that to you. But Theo, honestly, relax yourself.
Oh shit.
I got 2 mil on my latest reel.
Oh mate, but like that's actually a bit savage because
He proper came for you there.
he is good at that shit. As in like
He's too elite.
he is funny.
I can't come back from that.
Shit.
I'm in the bin. All the comments are like, he didn't deserve this. He didn't
didn't.
deserve this.
So would
But-
you fight him?
Yeah, would you fight him? Tickers? Have a look.
I'd have him.
You'd have him.
Obviously not. I'm getting
No, you're calling him
pummeled.
out.
You watch it here, boy.
He didn't include the bit where I said I'd box his head off though. I thought he was gonna have
And then you
that in.
decide when he gets paid.
And not decide when he gets paid.
You wouldn't box his head off though.
I'll fucking box his head off, mate.
Mate, do you know the worst thing about the whole thing is?
What?
You could have told me my fucking nipple was out. Just the whole episode, my nip's just hanging out. Fatty
That was
bacon.
part of it.
So now you and HS have beef.
Mate, so
Yeah,
much
like the
beef.
well of HS beef is done, and it's now Baker, Malfoy. So you're gonna look down the lens, and you're gonna say your fucking words to him. Go on, Malfoy.
I'm so angry about this. I can't sleep at night.
And what are you gonna do to him, Theo?
I'm gonna thumbs down
Ooh.
his videos.
Can you even do that anymore?
Mate, you know what you should do?
Can you not do
When you upload the Neymar and Mbappe shit, that's gonna wipe his videos out of the water. 500k, mate. You're gonna eat that for breakfast, aren't you?
I got 2 million on uploading a crossbar challenge on my latest reel.
On what? TikTok?
Insta.
Oh,
Yeah, 2
Insta.
more views, yeah, sick.
So would we ever have him back on?
Oh, yeah.
Would we?
don't know.
Dunno.
Could do, but like,
I don't know.
No, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're going to. I'm
But
just saying,
if there was a reason, but at this point, I don't know, it's pretty irrelevant.
what, like, as
No.
in we've had the chat with him and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've said what we
More
need to
guests,
say.
yeah.
There's not. It's sort of like there's nothing else to really.
Yeah.
So
I do rate it though.
Nah,
I rated it because it was just like on the YouTube video, you said like all this, and then it was like expect a response though.
Nah,
Yeah,
it
quite
is funny.
funny.
It's
I
Like,
like it,
content,
yeah,
innit?
yeah,
It's
I like it.
content.
the
It's how
whole
it works.
exchange has been
Yeah.
well funny.
Yeah,
I
like
enjoyed it.
mate, my fucking record label phoned me up and were like, "Oh, is it like all set up like how it? Because it bangs like when you guys do your beef and whatnot." And I'm like, "Well, no," but I feel like it only does that like the way it does. Like it obviously gets numbers and whatever because it is just off the cuff.
Yeah.
I think if we planned something like that and was like, right, HS, you're going to say this and then we're going to say that and whatever, you just see straight through it. But I think big companies think that it's all just planned, like all the beef and all that. But yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but they still don't really understand the game,
Yeah, I
do
suppose
they?
I don't.
But it does make you realise, like, you know how like people always ask, like, oh, so and so, whatever, is it real? Is it real?
Yeah.
I get why they do it now because it is it's funny, and B, it does get a lot of like.
Yeah, it's mate
Attraction,
drama,
yeah.
beef. It does work.
Yeah,
it
it does,
fucking
yeah.
bangs. It's funny. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It goes off. It's like seeing who's gonna outdo the other person. Like
So who should we upset next?
who should we upset?
Who should we get into beef with?
Who should we get into beef with?
Mouth?
I've already firmed this. I'm not gonna be able to sleep for days.
Firm to this. Hold to this. I don't know. I mean, I suppose we'll let the people decide who we coming for. Although I do like love and peace.
Yeah.
I'm not all about that hell. But we are now about to go do our impressions video over on the patreon.com/WAFLIN.
And we have some questions to answer.
And we have questions to answer, right? Only for the true WAFLIN Mafia members. Anyways, we hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like rating, 5 stars on Spotify, and rate us very highly on Apple Podcasting, whichever way you're meant to. It's been the WAFLIN Boys. We hope you've enjoyed your life and continue to love yourself because you are amazing. Anyways, peace.
Lovers and techers.